battle is commencing, finally! Hello guys, welcome back to a brand new episode of Series 4 Miraculous Ladybug, Season 2, Episode 1. Today guys, we are tackling the Collector from the actual Season 2, and this one's the big one. It's when they find out Gabriel is Hawkmoth, or kinda. But yeah, so right now guys, we're at Gabriel's mansion, and I believe one of my episodes last season was about a book, the second or third episode I think, and it's full of all the miraculous things basically. And yeah, Adrian lost it, and Gabriel is kind of upset and very angry. Marinette's already been told by her master that it's got important miraculous things in it, so she needs to try and get it back. Yeah, so we're going to see how this plays out. Can't wait to start the series with you guys again. So yeah, so Gabriel's like, Adrian, where did my book go? What one you stole? It's like, sorry Dad, I was planning on bringing it back and I lost it. Adrian, how can I trust you again after this? I'm sorry, Father, I'll get you another copy. This book is one of a kind. By inspiration. I'm afraid I'm going to have to ban you from school. Again. Sorry. So yeah guys, Adrian's in big doo-doo, and this is going to be interesting. Okay guys, so we're at school with Marinette, and Marinette overhears Chloe crying in the classroom, and yeah, she wants to know what the issue is, so we're going to see what's going on here. Here they are. Okay, Chloe, oh my gosh. This is a girl. Okay, let's sort of find him in here, please. I've got somebody. Oh, here you go. So yeah, so Chloe's like, and then Marinette's like, what's the matter? Why are you crying, girl? She's like, Adrian's not allowed to come to school anymore? And that's the whole idea. And Chloe says it's because he lost the book. He's like, yeah, he lost the book, and now he's banned from school. He'll never come to school again. And then Marinette basically realises the important book must be the miraculous book that she saw, that his father has. So yeah, she knows that, well, she's happy to know that Adrian isn't Hawkmoth, but she does have suspicions now on his dad, because obviously before she thought, because Adrian had the book, he was in charge of the miraculouses, and that must be Hawkmoth, and she was kind of terrified. But luckily, everything says otherwise, so that's awesome. And before this scene, she actually visited the Master Fu to ask him about the miraculous book, and you know, she was scared at that point that Adrian was Hawkmoth when he suggested that, because she's only seen Adrian with the book. But she doesn't actually tell Master Fu that, because she doesn't completely trust Master Fu and doesn't want to get Adrian into trouble. And yes, she lied about Master Fu, you know, telling him she doesn't know who the boy is. But yeah, she was scared that he might be Hawkmoth, because that's Master Fu said, the person that holds the book is most likely Hawkmoth. But luckily, because she knows it was his dad who owns the book, yeah, he's like, yeah, that's cool. I mean, it's bad, but at least it's not Adrian. Okay, so, whilst everyone's at school and Adrian's stressed, Gabriel and Natalie are kind of here discussing what she's going to do about his book, because, you know, he needs his book to get all his juicy, miraculous secrets out, and without it, I don't know, like, what's he going to do? Yeah, she's going to kind of comfort him, because obviously Natalie is kind of low-key in love with him, so she'll do anything he says. But yeah, she's kind of like, what are you going to do about your book? I don't know. And he gets really angry, he just destroys the whole room. And it's just kind of insane. But then he thinks of an idea. He's like, if I get Gabriel angry, then they can't tie the book to me. So then they won't suspect it's me, because I can separate Adrian and my alter ego. Which is a pretty good idea, actually. And whilst this is happening, Flag reminds Adrian that it's a good thing that he doesn't have the book, because, you know, his dad could find out about Tommy's if he could see, of course. But yeah, that's kind of all happening up there. He's trying to comfort him, so he's a bit stressed. But yeah, we're going to pop off to his lair now, and we're going to get all of his plan. And here we go. Let's go up here. And we're going to akumatize ourselves, which is kind of interesting anyways. Okay, so we're going to transform Gabriel. So first of all, we're going to make him into Hawk Moth.
Lulu, dark wings rise!
So he's going to basically akumatize himself, if that makes any sense. So he's going to do this first. And be all spooky and weird. So he's got to make the butterfly. Come on, don't go downstairs! Ah! Okay, here we go. Right, so he's got his Hawk Moth outfit. He's going to make the little bird. Not bird. Butterfly. So there you go, or whatever. And then he's going to akumatize himself. And this is all this effort is just so he can't get suspected that he is Gabriel Regress, to ruin his image if anyone finds out. So there we go. Now he's akumatized himself, which is interesting. Here's his look. A makeshift thing, but it works. And yeah, we're going to get into the fights now, which is going to be super exciting. Okay, Ladybug and Cat Noir have arrived to go up against my guy over here, who's been akumatized. And yeah, they're going to begin up against him. And yeah, before they came round, Cat Noir was kind of asking, Ladybug was like, Cat Noir, I think Gabriel Regress is Hawk Moth. Obviously, you know, Cat Noir's Adrian, so he's kind of like pushing the agenda that he doesn't want his father to be Hawk Moth because, well, that'd be awkward. It is, but yeah, this is all like a big thing to try and make sure Cat Noir and Ladybug's not suspecting things. He does not want them to know, basically, that he's Hawk Moth. That's why he's throwing them off the curb by making Gabriel to get akumatized, because why Hawk Moth akumatized himself? So that's weird, is he? Or maybe he is. Plot twist. Yeah, I'm going to actually fight Hawk Moth, I think, guys. So I'm going to get Ladybug to hate him, and they're gonna do a fist fight, which is fine. It's gonna be really cool. Hopefully we beat him. But yeah, the Hawk Moth is kind of going around stealing loads of artifacts, which is what they're trying to stop. It's kind of hard to show that in The Sims. So he has like a drawing pad, and he like draws what he wants to put in his museum. And he's already collected a bunch of stuff already. So this is where they've got stuff when they're trying to stop him. They kind of end up outside of his house, so this is where it all goes down. Kind of crazy. Although I think it happens more in the museum in the episode, but I haven't got a museum, so we're going to use this courtyard, which is definitely fitting. And hopefully they'll actually fight. That would be good. That's my preference. They will actually fight. I don't want to have to fake fight this time. Oh my gosh, she is slapping in the face. It's awkward. I want to make sure Ladybug's the one that kind of gets on his hate list more. Just don't want Adrian and his dad to have a somewhat relationship after all this. So obviously The Sims, you can't really have a different relationship for the same person, really. So yeah, we're gonna try and get this fight going on. Okay, so apparently adults can't fight teenagers. I mean, I'm not surprised per se, but the reason why we're allowed to fight Chloe and some of the others before is because they're the same age as us, but apparently we can't fight adults. So, yeah, we got nothing here now, guys. Plan's kapoof now, we can't even fight him. I mean, I really tried. I mean, look at her anger. She is very angry. Yeah, it won't let me, so, yeah, we're gonna go down here, and we're just going to do some fake fighting, which is my backup prompt to use. Okay, we're gonna try fighting this way because, like I said, can't fight teens if you're an adult, so kind of ruined my whole vibe going on here. But you know, also Natalie's here, so that's just what's going on right now. Yeah, look at him, he's like kicking butt. He's like, fight me, come fight me. Are we going to fight him? Baby. Battle is commencing finally. Right, we've got Ladybug and Cat Noir on this side. We've got Gabriel on this side. Punching out, like I said, calling fight a team, so it's not gonna work, but we can symbolise the battle. Manura's just kind of hanging out there, because why not, I guess. Who's gonna tell him to go back in the room? We're like, I don't want to mess with her, she's terrifying. Anyway, so yeah, we've got the kicking and punching, really beating him down, you know, and yeah. Then we grab our Akuma. There we go, we have now Gotcha. I can barely see how there she is. We've caught the butterfly now, and that means he's now the two size. Okay. You can go off that now. And you can go off this. And I'm going to be giving you your Gabriel outfit, and that's when Cat Noir realises that it was actually Gabriel, so he can't be Hawkmoth because Hawkmoth can't acclimatise himself. That they know of anyway. I mean, we know he can, but they don't know. So yeah, his dad gets acclimatised and he's like, "Hey, Mr. Grass, glad to see you okay." And he's like, "Oh, thanks, Ladybug and Cat Noir for saving me." And he's kind of like, "Yeah, really good. Right." So yeah, there we go. It's all sorted out, and after this, Marinette tells Master Fu about the Miraculous book and how because Gabriel regressed to the King's Highs, he can't be Hawkmoth, and yeah. Marinette then returns the book back to Gabriel, but she does take some screenshots for herself, so that's pretty good. Because yeah, she basically finds Adrian's book and gives it back to him, but she actually gives it to his father via that. So we're going to let them take them both out their outfits. So she gives back the book to Gabriel, but he already has a copy anyway. See, Marinette does not know that he is Hawkmoth now. She's been thrown off the scent, so she just kind of chill about it. She's like, maybe he won't understand what any of this means anyway, because he's not Hawkmoth. He's just a guy. It's like, "Hey, Gabriel regressed. Your son left this book at school, and I've come to return it to you. Thought it might be important." And he goes, "Yeah, it's my wife's actually." "Your wife's?" "Yeah, she's dead now, but this was her favourite book. I really needed it back." "Well, it's returned now. Do you think Adrian can come to school again?" And he's like, "I suppose so. The book is returned after all." "Yeah, it's returned. So I've seen on Monday?" "Yeah, you can see him on Monday." Okay, then here's the finale bit, guys. Basically, this episode's kind of brief, not a whole bunch happens. It's kind of like, it's revealed and then, not revealed. And then we're going to transform back into Hawkmoth because, we aren't actually Hawkmoth, but we've thrown him off the scent, that's the main thing. That is what he wants to do today. He wants to throw him off the scent that he's Hawkmoth. And he's kind of proud of himself. He's like, "Yes, they will never know my identity. I've thrown him off the scent. Haha!" And yeah, he's now out of that suspicion now. He's under suspicion. Now nothing can stop him from getting the Miraculouses. He has 2 copies of the book even now. It's crazy. The book thing always confused me, so I'm never sure if Marinette had a copy or if she eventually gets it. I think she does at some point. She learns about the upgrade, although I'm like 90% sure she took photos. But I'm also not too sure. But anyways, I was confusing myself. Thanks so much for watching. See you all soon. Bye.